2020 PGA show with Mr. Sean Toulon, all things putters, and well, what number 2 in Callaway now, right?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we're having fun. We got a lot of work to do and lots of products to work on. We're excited to be here.
And what Mr. Toulon has come out with now is, you've seen it already out there, the marketing has been phenomenal, is the new High MOI putters and the new triple track alignment system that helps you aim better. And we're going to let Mr. Toulon talk about it, so you don't have to listen to me anymore.
So we're super excited about the growth and momentum of Odyssey, which I think you've seen in your own fits. So that's been great. Our business is great. But I think, Jim, it's really been because we've had just such a consistent investment in breakthrough technologies, R&D, things like whether it's Stroke Lab Shaft last year, which really begins to attack the inconsistencies of a golfer's putting stroke, to the inserts which help you roll the ball better. But we started to really dig even deeper into what we could do to help golfers putt better, right? Obviously, the end game being make more putts. And what we find is one of the things that golfers struggle with the most is alignment. And what is really interesting, and literally this is now thousands of tests, from tour players to average players to beginners, it's not even that they don't align very well, but they align very inconsistently as well. So anyways, you've seen this. This is our triple track golf ball from last year.
I play the ERC yellow.
Great.
And it goes.
It goes great. You'll see this now come out in triple track in the new Chrome Soft, and last year Chrome Soft X, a new Chrome Soft X this year with triple track, already getting lots of play on tour. But it's a science called vernier acuity. So there's 3 lines on the golf ball, and I know to kind of the untrained eye it would look like 3 Sharpie marks, right?
Right.
It's not. So the science will show you that it creates a pattern, and the way the brain and the eyes work is it recognizes a pattern, and it's a lot easier to tell, not so much maybe when it's perfectly aligned, but when it's disaligned or misaligned, right? So what you do, so there's a center line that's quite a bit thicker than the 2 outside blue lines, right? So that's part of the science. And then these 2 outside lines, they're also spaced an exact amount apart, and they're much narrower. So it's the same technology that the Navy uses to land fighter jets on aircraft carriers. So it'd be a good idea to get that right. So we had just great success with all level of golfers, including tour, with this golf ball. So when we decided last year we were going to do the deal with this company, which is a doctor from St. Louis and a professor from St. Louis University, we finished up the negotiations. I took one of the golf balls from Chip's office. I called Austin Rollinson, who's our chief designer at Odyssey, Luke Williams, who does all the marketing, said, I want you guys to meet me in my office. Somebody bring 2 Sharpies, a ruler, and a 2-ball head. And literally in 27 seconds, we drew one up. And when you set this golf ball down and then take a triple track putter and put it behind it, the ease at which people can now perfectly align changes dramatically. So I'll get into that in a little bit more detail, Jim, but the average golfer from 10 feet is misaligned by at least 3 or 4 degrees. If you're off by 1 degree, it won't hit the hole. And what's worse, and I alluded to it, for the average golfer, if the first one is off by 3 or 4 degrees left, the next one can be off 3 or 4 right.
You're making up for it.
Right. So, and my question would be, if you have that much discrepancy in where you aim, what stroke are you going to use? And one of the reasons why golfer strokes are so inconsistent is because they have no process, and their alignment is different all of the time. So let me show you how this would work. So, do you have a question?
Let me look.
Okay. So what we'll have golfers do, first of all, what we'll do is we'll test them, and you'll have this in your shop with a laser and an aim board. So we'll have them take whatever golf ball they play and whatever putter they play, and then we'll test them from 10 feet, move the golf ball away from the putter face, and then we'll put a laser right here, and we see where you're aimed. And usually you hear a lot of mumbling from the golfer, like, oh my God, that's so bad, right? I know, what's going on? So then we say, okay, I want you to take this golf ball, triple track ball, and I want you to step behind it, just like you see the guys on tour do, and I want you to align those lines to the hole. That feel good? Yep. Then I'll go get them a triple track putter. So once this is aligned right, all you have to do is take this putter and line it up with the golf ball. If you've got the golf ball lined up right, which is easy to do, now you know for sure your alignment is perfect. Now all you have to do, you don't have to worry about alignment at all. All you have to think about is how hard do I want to hit it. So it takes all of that variability out. And I'm telling you, we've seen it already on tour last week. We had 5 triple track putters in play on the PGA Tour. We think worldwide, well, I don't know how many customers have come to me and said, this is the greatest thing I've seen since 2 balls. So I think, and the reason why, and I'm telling you, literally, I've done over 1,500 of these fits since the summertime. And in 1,500 times, I bet under 10 times, I've had somebody from 10 feet aim in the middle of the hole. So, and I would say almost 1,500 times, people have left immediately much better aimers and much better putters like that. What you're going to be able to do for your students with this, I think is going to be incredible.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, okay, so there's a couple of other things going on. So triple track, there's a line of putters. It's 7 different models. Actually, this is a brand new introduction, so that would make it 8. It all comes with the Stroke Lab shaft that I know you had great success with last year, really helping golfers stroke it better. And then the third part of it is it's got a new insert. So this is called Micro Hinge Star. It's a little bit firmer insert than what we had in the past. These golf balls are getting softer, not firmer. So it gets great sound, great feel, very similar to the original White Hot. The big difference is with these hinges, you get about 40 or 50 or 60 RPMs, depending on the golfer, more forward roll. So it rolls the ball better. The shaft helps you stroke the ball better, and this new technology, which I think is a total revolution, helps you aim the putter not just a little bit better, but dramatically better. And that's the biggest thing golfers need to improve to putt better.
That sounds like one.
Yep.
All right, let's go on to the next one.
Okay, the next one we have here, which you've probably had in your shop already.
I have it in my bag.
You have it in your bag. So not only have you switched putters, and I don't know how often you do that, but Kevin Kisner, who's one of the best putters on the PGA Tour, has been using a big number 7 for 12 or 13 years. He switched to this. So, I mean, believe me, we want our new putters in the hands of our best players. And, he just hasn't been able to find one that would make it worthwhile for him to switch. But he's in Bird of Prey. So we've worked with some of these designs, one, to make them look more beautiful, more premium, more pleasing to the eye if you can. And I think we've done a really good job with the Stroke Lab Black, with the PVD and the mixture of PVD and paint. The putters, I think they just look so rich. But we also wanted to get some MOI, higher MOI designs. So whether it's number 10, this new number 7, or this Bird of Prey. This Bird of Prey has almost 6,000 MOI. To put it in perspective, a Spider has about 4,400. I mean, so that's almost a 30% improvement or so in MOI. So that's huge. But you can still see it's got the high def alignment line, very easy to align, and just the new insert. So great sound, great feel, great roll. The shaft, I mean, it's a really awesome putter. So full lineup of product here as well.
Is the weight interchangeable?
The weight is interchangeable. So for you as a fitter, if you want to make it a little heavier or a little lighter, they go anywhere from, I think, 5 grams all the way up to about 30. So yeah, you'll have a lot of fun with this one.
All right. Well, that's I can attest to this, that it works.
Yeah.
And I like the bigger grip on mine.
Yeah.
And I think it does make a different sound.
It does.
And it rolls really well.
Much more, the sound now, it's a little louder, still feels really soft, but golfers really equate sound to speed. So, and this insert rolls the ball very well and a little bit faster than inserts have in the past, and we wanted the sound to really make sure that it validated that extra speed. So I think we did a good job there.
So it looks like we got another winner
I think so.
For a couple of years now. All right, Mr. Toulon.
Thank you.
Thank
Jim.
you so much.
And thanks for your support.
Oh,
and
yeah.
all you do for us.
And let's see your scores.
Yeah.
Go low.
Great. Thank you.
All right.
All right, young man. Geez, I hope you only have. This is number 1 too. I don't know. Robin, you're going to have to come in from the bullpen. He's going to need a.
Oh, we did.
And it's like 27%, something like that, better alignment than a single line.
Well, that's our thing.
Yeah.
I mean, wedges, putters, anything inside 150, I am just nutty about it.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Any way I can improve it or get people to improve.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, that's where you're going to find people drop shots.
What's called Capto.
Yeah, I'm aware. Yeah.
And
It's good.
yeah. And it goes computer or iPad. I was always against putting anything on the putter.
Agree. Mike Shannon, you know that name.
Yeah.
He's a big Capto guy. He's a big
really?
fan. Yeah.
Very first one today. Let's see if I can get through it. I'm going to talk very little, let you roll.